Welcome back to Car Alerts. The 2026 Honda CR-V steps forward as one of the most anticipated compact SUVs of the year, continuing a legacy that has defined reliability, practicality, and subtle sophistication. It's the kind of vehicle that doesn't scream for attention but earns it through refinement, precision engineering, and everyday usability that owners grow to deeply appreciate. Whether you're someone who has relied on a CR-V in the past or are completely new to the model, the 2026 version brings enough changes to intrigue longtime loyalists and first-time buyers alike. What we're looking at is a carefully calculated evolution rather than a radical reinvention, with Honda pushing boundaries in design, comfort, and power without losing sight of the model's original ethos. The CR-V has always prioritized smart design and family utility, but now it's wearing sharper lines, a more premium attitude, and mechanical improvements that show Honda isn't slowing down its momentum in the crossover segment. At first glance, the front of the 2026 CR-V feels more assertive, with a wide, sculpted grille that tapers cleanly into new, angular LED headlamps. Honda has taken a cleaner approach to front-end design, ditching excessive chrome in favor of dark mesh or body-colored elements that give the fascia a bolder, sportier personality. The daytime running lights sit high and tight, tracing the edges of the lighting cluster like precise brush strokes. The hood has been slightly extended, giving the SUV a more planted and aggressive look, while the bumper design introduces vertical vents and subtle aero detailing. There's a clear influence from the Civic and Accord family up front, especially in the grille treatment and lighting signature, but the CR-V manages to carry it all with a unique identity that feels mature, contemporary, and unmistakably Honda. Moving along the side profile, the CR-V continues its minimalist evolution with clean surfaces and tight panel gaps that reflect Honda's emphasis on build quality. The 2026 model adopts a slightly longer wheelbase than its predecessor, which not only enhances its stance but also contributes to improved cabin and cargo space. The wheel arches are more defined, subtly flared to accommodate up to 19-inch alloy wheels in the top trims, with lower trims riding on sleek 17 or 18-inch sets that are tuned for a balance of style and comfort. The character line running just below the windows has been sharpened, giving the side profile a more aerodynamic and flowing appearance. The blacked-out window trim and optional gloss black mirror caps bring a touch of sportiness, while the door handles are now flush-mounted for a sleeker presentation. Roof rails, which come standard on most trims, blend seamlessly into the silhouette, making the CR-V ready for adventure without appearing bulky. From the rear, the 2026 CR-V looks wider and more stable thanks to a stretched rear track and a redesigned tailgate. The vertical taillights that have defined the CR-V's rear identity for years are still here but are now sleeker, slimmer, and connected by a slim horizontal light strip on certain trims. The tailgate itself features cleaner surfacing, with the Honda badge now mounted higher and the model name spelled out across the lower portion in a more premium fashion. A subtle roof spoiler integrates seamlessly with the roofline, housing the third brake light and enhancing aerodynamic efficiency. The rear bumper has been recontoured, eliminating unnecessary curves in favor of more angular, geometric lines. Dual exhaust outlets with chrome surrounds are tastefully tucked into the lower fascia on the Sport and Touring trims, hinting at the performance hidden beneath. Even the license plate area has been raised slightly to balance the tailgate proportions and give the CR-V a sportier, more composed rear stance. Interior slip inside the cabin of the 2026 CR-V and you're met with a space that feels dramatically more upscale than ever before. Honda has clearly taken cues from the Civic and Accord's interior layouts, offering a minimalist yet functional environment with high-end finishes and a clean dashboard layout. The horizontal theme continues across the cabin, with a full-width air vent panel framed in honeycomb mesh that hides the HVAC outlets in plain sight. The steering wheel is slightly smaller, wrapped in soft leather with tasteful contrast stitching and redesigned switchgear that feels satisfying to the touch. The center stack has been repositioned for easier access, featuring either a 7-inch or 9-inch touchscreen depending on the trim. The infotainment system is faster, more intuitive, and finally supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto across the lineup. The seats are newly contoured for improved support during long drives, with higher trims offering perforated leather upholstery and power-adjustable positions for both front occupants. Honda has invested heavily in noise insulation, and it shows. The cabin feels hushed at highway speeds, with very little road or wind intrusion, allowing the premium audio system in the touring trim to truly shine. Rear passengers benefit from the increased wheelbase as legroom has been improved significantly, with more recline in the second-row seats and dedicated rear air vents for improved comfort. Storage is thoughtful throughout, with a large center console bin, clever door pockets, and a dual-level cargo floor in the back that expands utility. Fold down the rear seats and the CR-V transforms into a gear hauling machine with one of the largest cargo holds in its segment. Performance under the hood. Honda offers a choice of two powertrains for the 2026 CR-V. The base engine remains a 1.5-liter turbocharged inline-4 producing 190 horsepower and 179 lb-ft of torque, paired with a continuously variable transmission that has been refined for smoother response. It delivers adequate acceleration for daily driving while maximizing fuel efficiency, especially in urban conditions. For those seeking a more engaging drive or improved fuel economy, the CR-V Hybrid returns with a 2.0-liter Atkinson cycle engine mated to dual electric motors, delivering a combined output of 204 horsepower. This setup not only offers better torque off the line but also achieves excellent mileage, often surpassing 40 miles per gallon in combined driving. The hybrid system has been recalibrated for smoother transitions between gas and electric power, providing a more seamless driving experience. Pricing for the 2026 Honda CR-V begins at approximately $30,000 for the base LX trim, which includes LED lighting, keyless entry, and a 7-inch touchscreen. Stepping up to the EX or EXL adds larger wheels, a moonroof, wireless phone integration, and enhanced interior materials, with prices ranging from $33,000 to $36,000. The Sport Hybrid and Sport L Hybrid start around $35,000 and bring more power, better efficiency, and a unique exterior appearance with blacked-out elements. The range-topping Touring Hybrid pushes the price to nearly $40,000 but includes everything from navigation to a premium 12-speaker Bose audio system and hands-free tailgate. Every trim is backed by Honda's strong reputation for durability and resale value, making the CR-V not only a practical purchase but also a smart financial decision in the long term. Wrapping up the 2026 CR-V experience reveals a crossover that knows exactly what its audience wants but isn't afraid to refine its formula to remain competitive. It delivers on its core strengths of reliability, practicality, and efficiency while injecting a welcome dose of style, technology, and comfort. From the bold new exterior to the upgraded cabin and re-engineered hybrid system, Honda has clearly invested in making this CR-V a standout in an increasingly crowded segment. It doesn't try to be something it's not. Instead, it simply improves in all the right places, giving families, commuters, and adventurers alike something to appreciate every time they get behind the wheel. The CR-V isn't just a safe bet anymore, it's a compelling choice that proves functional can also be exciting. Honda has raised the bar once again.